Your point one Moose FM. Jeff from SD60 is joining me right now. How are you doing today?
I'm awesome, Bernard. How you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you. And you're here to talk about career programs offered for secondary students, right?
You betcha. It is course selection time again at North Peace Secondary School, and we gotta let people know the awesome opportunities out there for their students.
Absolutely. And I was a high school student many years ago, and I remember doing something like this. Tell me more about the work experience programs offered at SD60.
You betcha. Actually, it's so funny, Bernard. I am so old, they didn't have this stuff around when I was going through school. So the fact that I get to be a part of it now is fantastic. And I do the work experience for the district. And just a reminder for folks out there that students can do volunteer work experience, maybe some job shadowing. Things are starting to open up a little bit now after the whole COVID thing. And hopefully, of course, they can also get paid work experience through their part-time jobs and obtain credits towards graduation.
And that's awesome. Like, what kind of work experience can students get from this program?
It can be, honestly, the opportunities are endless. Again, depending though, a lot of the times our local vets are all so supportive. Shout out to them. And what else? We've had students doing bookkeeping before, volunteering, seeing what it's like to being in accounting. I'm trying to think of any other volunteers. We have other local places that take in some of our special needs students that volunteer. So again, if a student wants to job shadow, we try to help out. Northern Health, we're working with Northern Health right now to try to get students back into the hospital in time. It's still going to take a little while, but they have a new recruiting program and stuff, and we're trying to put something together that way to do a bang-up program for Northern Health. So those are some of the opportunities for that.
Definitely a lot of experience for students, like work experience. And how do you qualify to do this program?
So long story short, for work experience, qualify is first of all sign up with me. Then we have to take you through a series of different pre-placement activities. And once those activities are completed, then we can get you eligible for a volunteer contract, or of course, eligible for a paid work contract through your employer.
And also, where can people sign up? Where can students sign up?
Okay. So right now as well, the main sign up for me is in September, but they can also sign up through their transcripts. And that's something, then that way we also know that students are interested. So September's our main sign up push. However, though, students interested in summer work experience possibly can come and see me at the beginning of June in my office, or of course people can contact me through the high school at 785-4429, extension 323. Or of course, one of my best bets is email jmayer@prn.bc.ca.
And also, Jeff, before I let you go,
we're not done yet, buddy. We got a ways to go, my friend. Oh yeah,
yeah,
we're just getting warmed up.
We're just getting warmed up because
up.
That's why I'm like I don't want to forget anything. So do you have anything else to add?
Absolutely. It's not just work experience. Of course, we have the Youth Work and Trades program, formerly Secondary School Apprenticeship. So if students have a sponsor or can obtain a sponsor, sometimes they can do that through a volunteer work experience as well. We had one student one time wanting to be a heavy-duty mechanic, and he didn't have a sponsor. So we got him hooked up with one of our local companies in a volunteer work experience. That way they can kind of test him out, see what it's like. And of course they give him they put him through the paces, crawl under there and clean that, and that.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh yeah, well they got to test him though, and he loved it. They loved him, and then they took him on as an apprentice. So that's another option. And again, I can be the main source of contact. I can forward them to Louis Vaquero, who's our amazing youth work and trades coordinator, and he can help out there. So, and then of course too, students and parents might want to talk to Sharon Heckel and inquire about our youth train and trades program, called the Youth Explore Trades program, and we call it the YETS for short. And in grade 11 or grade 12, we have it hooked up where the students can go to the college and sample a whole bunch of different trades, from like electrical to plumbing to carpentry to a bit of mechanics. And then they have the opportunity for a volunteer work experience through that as well.
That's a lot of work experience, and it sounds a lot of fun for students.
Absolutely. YETS is an amazing program. It's a really neat opportunity to take a little dabble in everything. So if a student is kind of hands-on based, then they have to, and they want to try a bunch of different things. That's the program. One thing people have to realize, though, is that with our even with our apprenticeship programs, there are still certain prerequisites and grade requirements to get in. People sometimes don't understand that and say, "Oh, it's you just get out there and pull wrenches." Or like, there's still a training component if you want your red seal, and there's still some academic type stuff. It's based on the trade, right? It's the theory stuff. So it's a little more interesting than I don't know, something like English. But I'm just kidding. I'm an English teacher by trade. I love Shakespeare.
Yeah, you are. And, like you told me off the air, so of course you shouldn't make fun of English.
Of course I'm going to make fun of English. I still love it though. But anyways, and then of course too, in the grade 12 year, there's the opportunity. So of course, sorry, if it takes place in the grade 12 year, we need students and parents coming and talking to us in the grade 10, 11 year. That way we can get them potentially hooked up with some of our amazing dual credit programs where students can attend the college and still get high school credit for that through certain programs. Of course, we have our trades programs at the college that are excellent, and we also have our certificate programs that are available for students for stuff maybe that are more interested, like we said, in the accounting and whatnot, and there's the business management program. Can't forget, of course, we need our registered nurses and stuff, so there's the opportunity for the RN program and the LPN program as well. Okay, also the medical assistant program. So lots of opportunities out there. Too many to list on the radio. I won't bore people too long. But we want to try to make things work for students. I'm also involved with with urban systems, and we already just completed our growing our own. So in all sorts and facets, folks, we've got to grow our own up here. We need trained, skilled trades, trained professionals. Let's keep them in the north. Let's grow them in the north. Keep the kids at home. That way we keep the family line going. So, this is such a great town and such a great place to be. Nobody does it better for careers in School District 60.
Absolutely. And once again, where can students find more details about their career programs?
You betcha. Students and parents, please feel free to contact me at the high school, 785-4429, extension 323, or jmayer@prn.bc.ca.
Jeff, thank you so much for joining me, and it's been a pleasure talking with you.
Thanks, Bernard. I appreciate you having me on.
Parliament Bob Zimmer. Stop by his office in Fort St. John at 9916 100th Avenue and in Dawson Creek at 10421